Week 34. I can't believe how quickly this year is going already. So this is the update video for my rebooted weight loss journey, where we look at the good bits, the bad bits, the ugly bits, and all the rest of it, and give you an update of how we're getting on with this weight loss journey. So week 34. My name is Mark and I'm here to help you live a better, healthier life. My goal is to help as many people as I can get into shape and improve their quality of life. Now, if this is your first time here and you want to learn more about practical and effective ways to improve your health, fitness, or overall wellness, or if you're just interested in expanding your knowledge about fitness and nutrition, start now by hitting the subscription button and the notification bell so you don't miss any of our future videos ever again. And now, without further ado, let's jump right in. Okay, so accountability, where are we? So we are in week 3 of my sort of 4-week test of going back to the gym. To be honest, I feel quite good. I am doing the 2 sessions a week with the trainer in his gym, which is local to me. I'm doing 3 extra kind of strength circuity type things at home, which is going for the most part quite well. And then I'm doing the dog walks as well on top of that in the mornings. So in terms of that, it's going really quite well in terms of the exercise. My nutrition and my feeding plan is for the most part going okay. I've suffered from a little bit of, for want of a better phrase, can't be arsed-itis when it comes to cooking. And I've noticed that over the last week and a half, the food's got very samey. So I do need to work on that because I haven't, but there's been a couple of times over the last couple of weeks where I kind of almost gone, no, I'm not having this. I'm ordering a takeaway, which is obviously counterproductive, and I don't want to get back into that habit of just ordering something. So there is an element of that. A couple of nights ago, my wife did a lovely thing in a slow cooker. So it was very different. She doesn't cook that often, but it's nice when she does because it's different from what I cook. So that kind of revitalized it a little bit. So I know that that is becoming an issue of eating very samey food. It's relatively healthy, which is good, but it's quite samey, which boredom is not a good thing for me. So in terms of that, food's been going quite well. I feel pretty good, on the new diet. I do confess that the extra calories that I'm eating, I'm still in a calorie deficit, but the extra calories I'm eating does make it feel a little bit like I'm eating all of the time. But there's no point going to a trainer and not listening to their advice. So I'm doing my best to eat more protein. I'm doing my best to add, it's about 300 or 400 calories on per day, which still leaves me in a deficit. But that's quite a lot of chicken, to be brutally honest, to be eating in a day. So my body's not really used to that. So struggling a little bit with that. But got the trainer, got the exercise going on, the food is going well, but getting a little bit bored, so I need to mix that up a little bit, and that's something I'll be working on going forward. Still sticking with the kind of lean meats for the most part, in terms of your chickens and things. Turkey mince is another one, a little bit of lamb and a little bit of beef just to mess it up in there, but going quite well. One thing I do need to think about is having more kind of vegetarian kind of dishes in there in terms of pulses and things. There are some good sources of protein out there, not tofu before anybody suggests that. But if you've got any suggestions for anything that isn't tofu, that's high in protein, that makes nice dinners and things, then I probably would love that. So please do leave a comment in the comments section if you know anything. But overall, I'm actually quite happy with it. My strength in my lower body's all right. My strength in my upper body's not very good, but we're working on that with the trainer. And I confess, really enjoying being back at a gym. It's not quite the same as it was a couple of years ago, but enjoying it, even if I am a sweaty mess by the end of every session, whether it's at home or at the gym. So the week ahead, what is in store for me this week? I see more sweaty messes in my near future. Still keeping with the gym, the training exercises at home and the walking the dogs. We are apparently going to be getting a little bit of a mini heat wave here. So that's going to be even more of a sweaty mess. I know movement is good, but sometimes I wish the UK was hot enough more often to justify air conditioning. Not many places have air conditioning because, quite frankly, it rains too much and it's not hot enough consistently to justify getting air conditioning. But I don't know if you can tell, but yeah, it's warm in here today with the sun belting through the window. So it is one of those things that more sweaty messes, which equals more water. And it is one of those things where water is going to be, again, I just don't like water. I honestly, I don't like water, but I need to drink more. I'm drinking about 2.5 litres of water a day. My trainer says that coffee doesn't count, tea or coffee doesn't count. So I need to increase that by another 500 mils at least, which is another one of those bottles. That is probably my biggest consistent struggle as we're going through this. I know how important water is. I did a video in terms of on water and how important it is. I'm well aware that it's fantastically good for you. It is essential for you, and it's even more essential for your weight loss. But it is one of those things that old habits die hard. I would much rather have Diet Coke. And if you go back a few years before that, when I was really ramping up my size, I'd much rather have a beer than a Diet Coke, preferably with something stronger in it. All those bad habits that got me to this place, and I'm having to kind of redo. I think water is my biggest struggle. I'm doing more movement. I am, getting far better with the food, but drinking water doesn't come naturally to me. So that is going to be a consistent fight, I think, for the entire duration of this journey. So week ahead, maintain the exercise I'm doing, 2 sessions with the trainer, 3 sessions at home, walking the dogs every day. I'm going to try my hardest to throw in a couple of yoga sessions in there as well, just to try and improve my flexibility, with the hope of someday going back to scuba diving. My flexibility needs to be a little bit better than it is now. So that is the week ahead in terms of what I'm going to be doing. My food is getting better. The last little bit of increasing my calories up to about 2,100 should be on track for this week. My trainer says that I need to be eating more. I'm still below my calorie deficit number. I'm still below my maintenance number, so I'm still in a calorie deficit, but apparently I was too below that, and my body just got used to it and gone into kind of starvation mode. So working on that in this week ahead, more protein, more protein, more water, keep the exercise going. That is my week ahead. As always, if you've enjoyed this video and if you enjoy following along, please do smash the like button. It really does help with the algorithm. And as always, feel free to reach out to me on social media or in the comments section below the video, because it would be lovely to hear from you and your thoughts and how you're getting on with your journey too. As always, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.